So I would say that the mortgage broker is the individual that helps you obtain the financing required to buy your house. Because the reality is that when you buy a house at 5% down payment or 10% down payment, you really don't own, like, you own the house, but you really don't. The bank owns 90% of your house, right? So when the bank is going to loan you 90% of something, they want to make sure that you're qualified. And the mortgage broker is the one that actually ensures that you are qualified. So for me personally, I don't take a person out. I don't take a person out house hunting unless they've actually spoken to a mortgage agent in advance. So the mortgage agent can let me know, FYI, Ken, this person is qualified for a certain amount. Then when I know that they're qualified, I will then go out and house hunt. There's no point in me house hunting with someone looking at homes for 800,000 if they're only qualified to buy a home for 650, right? So therefore, the mortgage agent's role is really to ensure that we can actually do what we want to do. Then the realtor just do the easy part, just finding a house, The mortgage brokers, they crunch the math and make sure that you're qualified. So that's how I would explain it.
So I'm going to go over to Jerome. Do you agree with that description of what a mortgage broker does? And is there anything else you would add?
Yeah, that was a great description, and I really do appreciate, and I think you as well appreciate the order that you said that in, because a lot of people tend to reach out to realtors first when they really should talk to their mortgage agent first. The problem being is, and I'm sure we've both experienced this, is a lot of people will find places or even go with a realtor and find a place, they fall in love with it, then they come to me only to find out they're not qualified. And then I have to ruin your day and say, hey, you're not quite here yet, you're only here. So it only makes sense to kind of switch it around, start with me. We say at Vine Group prepositioning as against a pre-approval, which is just really more about the strategy and how to get you ready to be where you want to be when I send you off to Kenneth, and then he knows for sure this is where we're going to be looking, this is where we can go to, and that way no one's time is wasted, and your heart's kind of not broken by seeing something that you can't quite get into yet.